It's been nearly a month that we've been living in isolation on this deserted atoll, and we haven't seen a single sign of any other human. But in reality, we're far from alone.
I know, that was definitely one of my top moments. Like, there is chilling. Oh my God.
And Sierra is discovering an entire new world.
Can I try this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes?
Oh, look at this little one.
I didn't even see it, I heard it. It's freshly hatched, Sierra.
This is a wild place. There's so many sharks.
Oh, it's under my feet.
He's out for a little morning paddle. This is a bunch of birds, a bunch of sharks. It's nice sometimes to get a little space for myself. I feel like it's really important too when we're kind of together, just the three of us, for so many weeks on end. It's definitely healthy to take a little bit of time to just like do something solo. Sierra, what is this?
Turtle.
Turtle! Oh, what are these? We have seen so many of these.
Octopus, 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 octopus.
So many octopus. Sierra, what is your favorite animal in the world? What is that?
This is so strange. Sierra just found an octopus on the beach. Is it dead, Sierra?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like it was trying to get the crab. And maybe it got stuck or something.
Ew.
Ooh, it smells.
What does it smell like, Sierra?
Poop.
It smells worse than poop. Wait, Sierra, wait. Look at these tracks here. These are the same ones we saw down there, and it's the weirdest thing. Look how they're in a line, perfectly in a line, like you can see where the feet are offset, but it looks like there's, like you can count it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a pad in the back.
Isn't it cats walking like that?
No, dog.
You think it's a dog?
Yeah.
Like a small dog?
But the really weird thing is that we
It's a
are
weird bird?
the only boat here, and it's below the tide line. So we must have walked here like, I don't know, yesterday or like in this morning. Okay, if anybody are kind of experts on paw prints, let us know. Happy New Year's, everyone. I can't believe it's already 1 month into 2024. It feels kind of crazy, like time is just flying by. So I don't know about you guys, but I love to make a New Year's resolution, and this year mine is to take more time for myself. Something that I've been struggling with is balancing working from home while raising Sierra and still finding time for myself. It's definitely not easy, so I've decided to get some help finding tools to kind of get me on the right path. And that's why I'm happy to say that BetterHelp is the sponsor of this week's video. BetterHelp makes starting therapy easier and less intimidating since it's 100% online, something that I really like. And they have over 30,000 licensed therapists in their network. You can have the therapy session as a phone call, as a video chat, or even messaging, whatever is the most comfortable version for you. So if you feel like you need some help to achieve your New Year's resolution, or that you can benefit from therapy, we have a link in our description below, so click that or visit betterhelp.com/Delos. To get started, you will fill out a few quick questions about what challenges you're going through and what therapist you'd like. You will be matched with a therapist in most cases within 48 hours. And if you feel like your therapist isn't a great fit, you can switch therapist with a click of a button at no additional cost. There's over 4 million people who've used BetterHelp to start living a healthier and happier life. So click on the link in the description below or visit betterhelp.com/Delos. It won't just help our project, but it will also get you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, so you can get matched with your therapist and see if it helps you. Also, I would love to hear you guys' New Year's resolutions, so if you want to share them with me, put them in the comments below and I would love to read them. Okay, back to the show. The amount of wildlife Sierra gets to experience here, like we've seen octopus, she's now exploring like snails, crabs, birds.
Sierra, do you see what I see?
Yeah.
Do you see it change color? Now it looks like a rock.
We're on the rock.
On the rock, yeah. What do you think it's doing? Oh, it's coming to my feet. It's crazy. It grabbed my toes. Yeah, that's ink. That's what it shot out when it gets scared.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just instead of reading things in books, she's seen them real life. What did you find, Sierra? Stop fight! What are they doing, Sierra?
Hugging.
They're hugging? Oh, you went in that hole! Did that scare you?
Yeah.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
Is it okay to touch it? Okay, you touch it first.
You.
You want me to touch it first?
Yeah, you.
Ooh, it's weird. See how they could pinch your finger if you stuck it in there? You wouldn't want to do that, right?
No.
No. Are you going to be a naturalist, Sierra, studying the natural world? Like how many little 4-year-olds have the opportunity to swim with sharks and to see whales and...
It's like the tiny, tiny, newly hatched shark. Ah, they're so cute.
Sissy. That's Sissy.
There's so many sharks. They're like 10 sharks. Super close to us. What is that? Oh, it's one of those fad. What is that, Sierra? These pipes.
So it's got solar and it's got an LED light. I think it's a fad.
The fish aggregation.
So I think they just set this out somewhere. There's like a line to like moor it or something.
Yeah.
And then if it sits in the same place long enough, then fish gather under it. And then you come and you fish around it and then you catch a lot of stuff. What did you guys find? You found another one?
Another dead octopus.
Wow, it doesn't look like it's been dead too long.
No. You can see it's like the ink is coming out.
We should name this video, Why Are Dead Octopus Washing Up on the Shore?
That's a great title, Brian. But I feel like I've heard from somebody at some point that octopus mate and then they die.
Really?
Not maybe both the female and the male, but the male, the female? I don't know.
And I always try and tell her a little bit about this. You know, she asks like, well, why did that octopus die? Why is that crab dead? And it's a good opportunity to explain to her like the cycle of life and how things live and they die and some things become food for other animals.
Somebody eat this, sis.
And then somebody's gonna eat it, huh? That's the circle of life.
Yeah.
Sierra, where do things go when they die?
My tea.
Right here.
Yeah.
It just die right there. That's Cruiser Kid for you.
She can see how excited we are about, you know, taking care of the ocean and these animals and how special that is. And I think that teaches her a really good lesson too, to be, you know, kind to animals and to kind of like take care of Earth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Little environmental baby.
Yeah. It's really special. I love it. Oh wow!
The same.
Sierra, do you like animals?
Yep. I want same.
Yeah.
Sierra was clearly showing an interest in animals. So that afternoon, Kaza and I proposed an idea. We were sort of talking about if we should get Sierra her first pet. And we're thinking, since you love crabs so much, your first pet could be a little hermit crab.
Okay, you can pick one hermit crab, okay? One. From the whole beach, you can pick whichever one you want, but just one.
Think that's gonna work out?
Poke, Paggy, Piggy, Paggy, Bill, Pigadoo, Pickle, Paggy, Boogago.
Bugago. I think this is a pretty good environment for a child.
Oh, you found your friend. Is that the one?
Yeah, my peg.
Okay.
Hi, what is his name?
Peg. Peg?
Peg?
No peg.
Did you build him a home?
What do you think he's gonna eat, Sierra?
What does Peg eat, Sierra?
This.
Plants?
Yep.
I don't think he eats those plants. We will see.
Maybe some fruit, maybe some bread we could put in there. I clearly remember my first pet. It was actually a hamster. But I grew up in a house. So out here, we need to do things a little differently. But the same learning and values would apply regardless of if Sierra's first pet was a little furball or a cute little hermit crab. Today, my mission is to knock out some boat projects that have been building up over the last few weeks. And first up on the list, the raw water pump for the Volvo is just barely starting to leak a little bit. Let me just show you the signs. These salt crystals there, which means that the seal is starting to leak. And when that starts to leak, the bearings get wet and then they rust and then they seize. We've got a passage coming up and I'm gonna just go ahead and replace it just in case we need to motor a little bit. I've got some spare seals for that. So this is the pressure relief valve. It keeps leaking, so I don't know if some junk got caught in here too or it's corroded, but instead of guessing around why it's leaking, I'll just put a new one in. I've adjusted it to pretty high pressure, and then I'm going to turn the pump on and then I'm going to back it off until it starts to leak at about 850 psi. Now it should be adjusted to start leaking around 850, 875, something like that. But I'll watch it, it's not leaking now. We're making water. We're making it off solar power, so that's pretty sweet. Free water from the sun. Next on the list was a little more ambitious. Well, I've decided to rebuild the spare pump that I have, and then once I got that done, then I will just swap it out. That way I know at least I have a good pump, and I'm not gonna pull that pump off and then break something right before we go on a long passage and not have the motor, so it's a little safer. I've got it apart. It's not too bad. I found one, where is it? Bearing, here it is. That's a little bit sticky. It just doesn't flow very freely. Whereas this one, you can see it just very easily it turns. So I've got a rebuild kit here that has the bearing, and I've got a seal. So I'm just gonna clean it up, put it all together, and swap it out. That's it. New seal. Perfecto. Oh, smooth. Perfect. Smooth. So it attaches quite easily. There's just that cover. Just got to get these off, pop this whole thing out, put the new one in, and then we do it in reverse to tighten it. Okay, that ought to just about do it. height. It's looking pretty good. So we'll turn the water on now. We're in business. After a long and sweaty day in the engine room, there's nothing quite like a refreshing plunge into the ocean. And little did we realize, amidst the countless wildlife encounters we'd already had, the best was yet to come. What's down there? Oh, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Kaz, you gotta get in. Look at them. They're coming right up. Kaz, here, take the camera. We've had some extraordinary encounters with mantas lately, but today's blew them all away. These mantas were doing something we'd never witnessed before. They were feasting on clouds of plankton, creating an incredibly captivating display.
You can really feel all the krill in the water. That's why they're here.
Then something beautiful and elegant happened. They began to swim in a line, which then transitioned into a circle, revealing a remarkable choreography that could have been a dance just as easily as feeding behavior. The mantas seemed to be taking turns. The foremost ray, with its colossal gaping mouth, filtered the water to secure the lion's share of plankton. In a graceful exchange of positions, each member had its moment at the forefront, composing a harmonious ballet of feeding strategy. And we were lucky enough to witness it all.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Definitely one of my top moments, like swimming with those manta rays, and they were just like not care at all. They were just chilling, just like, oh my god! We picked this beach over here today.
Beach shade set up today as the sun was intense.
Can't believe we had that manta ray.
I know, how fantastic was that, huh?
I love that about these places. It's so wild and you never know what you're gonna see.
You never know, we're just cruising around in the dinghy looking for an island to hang out on. But our luck was not over just yet. We'd actually stumbled upon a sanctuary of young birds. Wow, look at them all. So many birds, huh? I didn't even see it, I heard it. I heard it squawking. It's so little. It's freshly hatched, Sierra.
Careful, don't go too close. They have no predators here, so they can just be out in the open.
Why are we all wearing Santa hats? I don't know, it's weird.
Sierra decided. Have we not met anybody for a long time and now we're going slightly crazy? Walking around in our Santa hat.
And feathers sticking out of our child's teeth. What did you eat, a bird?
It would be funny if somebody came up and we were like, we haven't seen anybody in a few weeks. Here we are in our Santa hats.
At least we have pants on.
Yeah. lot of nothing. What did you find?
Eel. We've seen so many animals today.
Tiny ones. They're so pretty.
How many animals have we seen today, Sierra?
Family.
There's just so much wildlife here. It's insane.
What is this little one doing?
Oh my god.
I really hope that she remembers this stuff.
This is a wild place. I really like it here. It's been some fantastic days, and we've seen so much wildlife, but we have cooked every single meal on the boat and we haven't seen any other people, so I am starting to crave a little bit of those treats that come with civilization, like fresh crunchy veggies and restaurant meals. And it had been over 6 weeks since we've seen any of that.
It feels a little bit weird. It's just been us for so long.
It's been amazing though. These atolls are the kind of cruising that I just like absolutely love. Like, it's been so amazing. And the raw nature, like the octopus and like the manta rays, like what has been going on with that?
Clear water and
It's just been so cool. But we got a weather window and
we can't stay here forever,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But we're pretty far east already, but we still need to make about another 120 miles of easting, which is the toughest bit of the trip. So there's a bit of a light patch. I think we can maybe motor for 8 or 10 hours and hopefully we'll be able to make another 50 miles east. And then when the wind fills in, we'll have a little bit better angle. So we're going to try and make Upao or Ripuhiva.
So that will be next week's episode, but for now,
That's
go.
it. All right.
We want to thank all of you guys out there for supporting the videos. It means the world to us. Since starting the Delos project, we've always felt really passionate about supporting people that makes a difference in the world. And we set aside a bit of money from all the videos and we like to give it to people that we think does something really cool.
Yeah, people that make like a positive difference in the world. So I would like to introduce you to Shetty. Her channel is really cool. It's basically a story about the world's only known sailing vet clinic, and we decided to sponsor one of their projects in a region of Mexico that we sailed through just last year. We're so happy to contribute, and thank you so much for doing all the good work, Shetty. If you'd like to check out her project, we will put a link in the description below.
Yeah.
That's it.
Awesome. Back to the show.
Thank you. Up next on Delos, we set out for the Marquesas Islands and get a very rude awakening as we face poor conditions beating upwind, which makes us all feel terribly seasick. I don't know what my deal is. I'm not feeling well.
Just trying to survive, basically.